Jittery is the word for today. After I generated from the randomwordgenerator.com, and this is day one of me practicing a random speaking by instantaneously selecting one word. And today it is jittery, and I have to speak for a good 30 to 45 seconds. Every time I stood on stage, I was always worried, always nervous about what people used to think about me, and that used to hold me back for the first 12 years of my life, which is from first to 12th standard. Every time I stood on stage, the only thought that always ran through my mind was what people are going to talk about me or judge me for the mistakes that I make or some quirks that I have. And from the school, like in the school that I grew up in, the moment you make a mistake, it's a complete gossip for the rest of your life. So you're even more aware as to the mistakes you're going to make. So I was absolutely jittery every single moment. I was asked to question, I was asked to speak in classrooms, assembly halls, everything. And over the last 2 3 years, since the time I have decided to take on this feeling of jittery that feeling of I don't know if this is the right use of word, but feeling of jittery that I have um, in front of people, I've decided to take it head on and see what is going to happen. And this has been happening for the last 2 years, where I have been challenging myself, going on stage, speaking to random people, taking class presentations, and going for meetings, networking events, and purposefully standing in front of people and explaining myself. And I have failed. I have felt nervous. There was this constant jittery feeling around every time I've stood in front of the stage, and thankfully, I feel so bad. I failed so many times that now I still have that, but I just don't care about it anymore. So overall, it's been an absolute journey to see how I've gone from having this stupid feeling to still having the feeling but not caring about it. So yeah, that's the random word talk for day, random word generator jittery for the day, and I had to speak for it about a minute. So this is me communicating and improving my communication skills and seeing how I can think instantaneously, speak instantaneously, and if I can have a good flow without any flaw as much as possible. And I think it's important to think on spot. It's important to go as fluid as possible with absolute clarity. So yeah, see you tomorrow.